Hey everyone, Joe from Multisport Mindset. Today, I'm going to show you 7 ways to increase and decrease the difficulty for catcher receiving so you stay engaged and keep progressing.
The first way to increase the difficulty or to adjust the difficulty to match your player's current abilities is to change the type of toss you give to the catcher. You can roll the ball to the catcher, which is the easiest for them to consistently receive the ball. You can short hop bounce the ball, which allows the tosser to increase the difficulty while still being very accurate. You can throw a ground ball, which provides more bounces over a greater distance for the catcher to receive while still allowing for the thrower to be very accurate. If you're good with the fungo, you can hit the ball to the catcher, which provides a lot of different hops and different spin, which is my favorite and it's a great challenge. And if you struggle with hitting ground balls, or if you have players who may be afraid of the ball because they're younger and not great at catching yet, you can use a racket and a tennis ball to consistently hit the ball while making it safer for the player receiving. The second way to increase difficulty and to adjust the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to have the catchers receive using different stances. The first stance you can receive from is 2 knees down. This isn't a stance a catcher would use in a game, but because a quality catcher stance can be tiring on the legs, 2 knees down allows the player to give their best effort for receiving and to maximize their number of reps while giving the legs a break. The second stance you can receive from is 1 knee down. This stance can be used in a game as it allows the catcher to get low with their body, present an even lower target, and to work on getting on the path and plane of the incoming pitch and receive through it back into the strike zone. I recommend this stance for experienced catchers when no one is on base and whose pitchers are incredibly accurate and consistent, as it limits the ability for the catcher to move laterally and be the best blocker that they can be. The third stance is a traditional catcher stance, with their butt up, their back flat, and their target low. This is the stance that is the most tiring, but I recommend for the most players to use in games, especially with runners on base, because great catchers, especially at younger levels, have to anticipate the worst throw imaginable, be ready to move in any direction, and need to anticipate throwing the runner out, who will be stealing every time. It allows the most players at the most age levels across the most leagues the best chance to catch the ball, frame the ball, block the ball, and throw the ball. The third way to increase difficulty and to match the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to change the glove you use to receive the ball. The first glove you can use is a soft hands mitt, pancake glove, or flat cardboard pad. This mitt helps the player have their hand in the right spot at the right time to have the best chance to receive the ball. When performed properly, the ball should go gently, directly back in the direction that it came from. The second glove you can use is a regular catcher's mitt. The third glove you can use is a tiny glove. The tiny glove has a much smaller pocket to receive with, so it increases the catcher's consistency to be in the right spot at the right time to catch the ball. The fourth and most difficult glove you can use is your bare hand. Because the bare hand has no pocket or padding, you need to have soft hands and good finger dexterity to receive the ball. Training barehanded is the only glove I don't recommend hitting the ground balls to your player. Start with the roll, then work to the short bounce, and then work to a close flat throw. You can also start with soft squishy balls and progress to hard balls. The fourth way to increase difficulty and to match the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to use constraints drills where your players will start from unique positions and have to move their body to consistently get into the best receiving position possible. The first way you can do this is to create a goal that you'll rapidly hit 6 balls at that your player has to keep out while using effective receiving technique. The second way is to have your player face away from you and spin to receive the ball by reacting to the sound of your voice or to the crack of the bat. The third way is to have your player receive balls at an infield position during batting practice because they don't know where the ball will be hit, they have to move to the ball and use effective receiving technique. The fourth way is to have your players start from certain body positions and quickly move to get into a solid receiving position to catch the ball. The fourth way is to have your player perform a gymnastics movement as you start to move to see if they can move quick enough to receive the ball. These drills will help players learn what works best for their body to effectively catch and receive strikes. The fifth way to increase difficulty and to match the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to add in a throw after receiving the ball. I find that a lot of players can receive the ball decently, but as soon as we add in a throw, they rush the catch trying to do too many things at once and drop the ball or make a poor throw. We want to catch the ball, transfer the ball, perform the correct footwork, and throw the ball. Remember, fast is smooth and smooth is fast. Do one job at a time and do each of them well, and you will consistently get the ball to the base, which gives you the best chance to throw at the runner. The sixth way to increase difficulty and to match the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to add in decision making. To apply decision making, get 3 balls of different colors and correlate each color to a specific base. In this example, orange is first base, red is third base, and yellow is second base. To make the drill more difficult, you can write a number, a letter, or put a colored dot on the baseballs. To enhance decision making, players have to think ahead. They have to know, what am I going to do when the ball comes to me based on the color I receive. The best players in games react quicker because they know what to do before the pitcher ever releases the ball. The seventh way you can increase difficulty and match the difficulty to your player's current abilities is to progress from a soft, squishy ball to a hard baseball, which eliminates fear and builds receiving confidence. If a player is afraid, they can't give their best effort to receive and frame the pitch. In this demo, the first ball is an anywhere ball, which doesn't hurt at all. The second ball is a tennis ball, which may sting for a moment, and the third ball is a baseball. Gotcha. No way I'd take a baseball to the face from that close, and your players don't want to either. Build confidence and progress slowly, and they'll be receiving baseballs in no time.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Multi-Sport Mindset. And if you've got a future challenge and a consequence you want to see me perform if I fail, post in the comments below. For more videos on catching, check the links in the description.